My parent abandoned my 6-year-old daughter in front of church, all because I refused to lend $60,000 to their favorite son. They said it was a lesson for turning my back on the family. 2 months later, the judge's decision left them frozen. I'm David, 34 years old, married to Laura, and we have 2 children. Emma, my 6-year-old girl, and Liam, our newborn baby. I always knew my family was messy, with my parents putting my brother Adam on a pedestal, but I never imagined they'd go this far. 6 months ago, Adam, who's 30, came to my house one night. He was always a favorite. My parents gave him money, bailed him out of everything. I, on the other hand, worked hard in construction to support my family. Adam's latest venture, a car wash, was falling apart. He'd already spent $20,000 of my parents' money, and now wanted $60,000 from me. "David, you're my only way out," he said, looking desperate. "If you don't help me, it's over." I stared at him. "Adam, I love you, but I have Emma, Liam, the house. I can't give you my savings." He got furious. "What? You're just leaving me and the family high and dry." He stormed out, slamming the door. I thought that was the end of it. I was wrong. Days later, my parents called me to their house. I went, knowing they'd pressure me. They were serious, with Adam there, giving me a weird smile. "David," Mom said, "family comes first. Adam needs you, and you're letting him down." I told them, "I have my kids, my bills." Adam's grown. He can figure it out. Dad stood up, angry. "You're selfish, failing us all." Adam just nodded. "Nice brother, David." I didn't budge. "I'm not lending the money, period." Mom looked at me coldly. "You'll learn what family means." I left, angry, unaware of what they were planning. A week later, everything fell apart. Laura and I left Emma with my parents for a few hours to take Liam to the doctor. They'd always taken good care of her, so we weren't worried. They said they'd bring her back at 3. By 3:30, nothing. I called, no answer. I texted, silence. Laura got nervous. "David, something's wrong." I went to their house. Empty. Panic hit me. Then my phone rang. "This is Pastor Marcos from Grace Community Church. Are you Emma's dad? We found her alone on the steps. She's okay but wants you." I drove there fast. Emma was sitting, hugging her stuffed bunny, crying. The pastor said he found her at 2 with a note on her jacket. I read it, Mom's handwriting, saying this was my lesson. I hugged Emma. "Daddy, why did they leave me? Did I do something bad?" "No, my love, you did nothing wrong." I took her home. Laura cried seeing her, and I was furious. My parents left my daughter alone because I wouldn't help Adam. That night, Emma wouldn't sleep alone. "Daddy, will they leave me again?" It broke our hearts. We didn't sleep, thinking about how they wanted to punish me for not saving Adam, their favorite. The next day, Laura's parents, Karen and Tom, came over. I told them everything. Tom said, "David, this is a crime. Abandoning a child isn't normal. Do something." Laura nodded. "We're not letting this go. Emma's hurting." I called a lawyer, Raquel, Tom's friend. I explained, and she said, "This is abandonment and emotional abuse. We can sue. Do you have proof?" I had the note. "Talk to the pastor. Look for cameras," she said. I called my parents, furious. Mom answered calmly, "David, it was for your own good. Adam needs you. Don't turn your back on family." I yelled, "You left my daughter alone. What's wrong with you?" Dad spoke. "Don't exaggerate. She was fine. Now you learn." I hung up. They weren't sorry. Raquel moved fast. The pastor confirmed he saw my parents' car leave. Church cameras caught it. They left her, pinned the note, and drove off. Seeing that killed me. Laura and I tried to comfort Emma, but she was quiet, scared. Laura's parents took her out, but it wasn't enough. I got her a psychologist. 2 months passed. My parents called once, demanding I drop the suit. "You're destroying us, David," Mom said. I told them, "You did this by leaving my daughter." Adam texted, furious, "You're ruining Mom and Dad for nothing." I didn't reply. My family was Laura, Emma, and Liam. The trial was near. Raquel said we had everything: the note, the video, the pastor's testimony. My parents thought they'd punish me, but the judge would surprise them. I wanted justice for Emma, to protect my family. Adam would have to work his way out of his mess. I wasn't rescuing him. The days before were crazy. Laura and I kept things normal at home, but Emma was different, sitting on the couch, staring out the window, hugging her bunny. Daddy, will Grandma and Grandpa come back? It broke my heart. No, my love, you're safe with us, I said, hugging her. We didn't tell her about the trial. She'd been through enough. Laura stayed up nights, worried. I couldn't stop thinking about how my parents justified this. Karen and Tom were our rock, coming over often, bringing toys, books, or taking her to the park. One day, Emma came back laughing, ice cream dripping. Daddy, Grandpa Tom pushed me on the swing. For a moment, my girl was happy again. Tom pulled me aside. David, I know you're furious, and rightly so. But take care of your family. The trial will be tough. I nodded. I know, Tom. I just want Emma okay and them to pay. He patted me. They will. Trust Raquel. Raquel was amazing. We met at her office a week before. Papers everywhere. David, this is strong, she said. The abandonment is clear. They left Emma alone on purpose, and that note proves it. The pastor's key, and the video shows them leaving without looking back. We'll push for child abandonment and emotional harm charges. I asked, will they defend themselves? They always have excuses. She smiled. Let them try. Facts don't lie. I felt safer, but still had a knot in my stomach. My parents wouldn't stop. One night, Mom called, David, stop this. You'll ruin our lives. We just wanted you to help Adam. I exploded. You left my daughter alone on the street, and you want me to forget? See you in court. Dad yelled, all this because you wouldn't help your brother. I hung up, shaking. Their nerve drove me crazy. Adam was another issue, texting nonstop. You're a traitor, David. Mom and Dad are crushed because of you. Drop the suit. Let's fix this. I ignored him. One night, he knocked. Laura was with Liam. I opened. Adam looked a mess, messy hair, bags under his eyes. David, please don't do this. If you get them in trouble, my business sinks. I need that money. I looked at him coldly. Adam, your business isn't my problem. What they did to Emma is. Get out. He clenched his fist, breathed hard, and left. For the first time, he looked nervous, like he knew this was serious. The trial day came. Laura and I woke early, nerves raw. We left the kids with Karen and Tom. Be careful, Karen said, hugging us. This is for Emma. Tom added, strength, guys. You're doing the right thing. I drove to court, gripping the wheel. Inside, I saw my parents and Adam with their lawyer, a skinny guy in an old suit. Mom looked at me like I was the villain. Dad whispered to Adam, who shook his head. I sat with Laura and Raquel, ignoring them. The judge, an older man with a stern face, came in. Let's begin. Raquel went first. My clients, David and Laura, sue for child abandonment and emotional harm. The grandparents left their 6-year-old, Emma, alone in front of a church to punish David for not lending $60,000 to his brother. She showed the note, read it aloud. The judge frowned. I, my parents. Pastor Marcos took the stand. I found Emma on the steps, crying, alone with a note. I saw a car leave and cameras caught it. Raquel played the video, my parents dropping Emma, leaving, driving off. The room went quiet. Laura squeezed my hand, teary. I could barely breathe. Seeing it again was a punch. My parents' lawyer spoke. It was a misunderstanding. They wanted to teach a family lesson, not harm her. She was fine. Raquel jumped. Leaving a 6-year-old alone is a crime, not a choice. It's abandonment. Emma has nightmares, fear, that's real harm. The judge took notes, showing nothing. My parents went up. Mom said, we wanted David to help Adam, his brother. Family supports each other. Dad added, she wasn't in danger. The church was safe. It was just a while. I wanted to yell. Raquel asked, "Do you think abandoning a child is normal?" Do you know the fear she felt? Mom stammered, "It wasn't that bad." The judge looked at her sternly, and I knew he didn't buy it. Adam spoke next. "David always helped me before. I thought he would again. Mom and Dad just wanted him to understand." Raquel cut in. "This isn't about money. It's about leaving a minor in danger. Do you approve?" Adam shut down, looking at the floor, nervous. We took a break. Laura was shaking. "David, what if they don't believe us? What if they get off?" I hugged her. "It won't happen. We have the truth." Raquel came over. "It's going well. The judge sees the facts. Their defense is weak." We went back, and I took the stand, voice firm. "Emma's my world." They left her alone, scared, thinking she did something wrong. She doesn't sleep well. She's afraid. My parents did this to punish me, and I won't let it slide. The judge noted, spoke to the lawyers privately, then said, "I need to review everything. Return in 2 days for the decision." We left, exhausted. At home, Emma ran to us. "Daddy, Mommy, where were you?" I lifted her. "Fixing things, my love. It'll be okay." But I wasn't sure. Those 2 days were endless. Emma was off, drawing churches, asking if we loved her. We took her to Dr. Clara, a psychologist. "Emma has trauma," she said. "She needs time, love, routine. Talk to her, let her express." We started sessions. Emma slowly opened up. Once she said, "Daddy, I don't want to be left again." It broke me, but I swore it'd never happen. I thought about Adam. Online, I saw he was looking for work. Cleaning, delivery, anything. Part of me was glad. Maybe he'd learn. But another part remembered us as kids, playing together before my parents put him above me. It hurt, but what they did to Emma weighed more. The night before the ruling, Laura and I talked in the kitchen. "David, if they're really punished, will you be okay?" I shrugged. "I don't know. I love them, but this is unforgivable. I just want Emma safe." She hugged me. "You're doing right. We're together." We held each other, calming our nerves. The day of the ruling came. We went to court, hearts pounding. My parents and Adam were there, quiet, not looking at us. The judge came in, stern. Raquel whispered, "I think we've won, but be ready." Laura squeezed my hand. Everything was at stake. I wanted Emma protected, my parents to see the harm, but something told me this wouldn't end with the ruling. The judge cleared his throat and spoke. "I've reviewed the evidence, the note, the video, the pastor's testimony. The facts are clear. The defendants intentionally left 6-year-old Emma alone in front of a church to punish her father. This is child abandonment, a serious crime, and it's caused evident emotional harm." He looked at my parents, who squirmed. Adam bowed his head, nervous. "Therefore," he continued, "I sentence the defendants to 20 months of probation, a $5,000 fine each, and a no-contact order with Emma for 2 years. Respect this, or face worse consequences." The gavel fell. The room went silent. Laura sighed, squeezing my hand. My parents looked pale, stunned. Adam muttered something, eyes down. Raquel didn't smile. "We did it, David. Emma's protected." I hugged her. "Thank you, Raquel. This is everything." I looked at my parents as they left. Mom tried to approach, eyes teary. "David, please, we're your family." I stepped back. "No, Mom. My family is Laura, Emma, and Liam. You chose this." Dad just grunted and left. Adam shot me an angry look, but said nothing and followed. In the car, Laura cried in relief. "It's over, David. Emma's safe." I nodded but felt a weird weight. I'd won justice but lost my parents. I always knew they loved Adam, but I never thought they'd go this far. Driving home, I thought about healing, getting our life back. We arrived, and Karen and Tom were with the kids. Emma ran to me. "Daddy, you're here." I lifted her, smiling. "Always, my love." Tom asked, "What happened?" I told them. Probation, the fine, the no-contact order. Karen clapped. "Well done. Those two needed a reality check." Tom nodded. David, you did right. Focus on the kids now. That night, we celebrated at home. Karen and Tom brought pizza and ice cream. Emma laughed, playing with Liam, who babbled in his chair. For the first time in months, she seemed relaxed. Laura smiled. We're okay, David. We made it. I kissed her. Yes, together. But I knew the road wasn't over. Emma needed time, and I had to cut ties for good. The next days were odd. I took Emma to Dr. Clara. In one session, she drew her bunny alone at a church. Clara told me, David, she's processing the abandonment. She's scared but trusts you. Talk, play with her. I asked, will she be okay? Clara smiled. With time and love, yes, she's strong. I left hopeful, set on giving her everything. I heard Adam started working at a warehouse, loading boxes. Nothing glamorous, but a start. Part of me wanted him to learn, to stop relying on others. One night, I found an old photo of us as kids, laughing in a park. It hurt, but I kept it. Maybe one day I'd talk to him, but not now. What they did to Emma was too much. Laura and I focus on routine, park trips, storytime, movie nights. Once, watching a princess film, Emma cuddled me. Daddy, you and Mommy won't leave me, right? I hugged her tight. Never, my love. We're your team. She smiled, and for the first time in months, I felt progress. Karen and Tom were amazing. One weekend, they invited us for a barbecue. Emma ran in the yard, laughing with Tom, who taught her to fly a kite. Karen sat with me. David, I'm proud of you. Protecting your family isn't easy, but you did it. I smiled. Thanks, Karen. Without you, I don't know what we'd do. She laughed. We're grandparents. It's our job. One night, Laura and I talked in the kitchen. David, I think we're healing. Emma laughs more, sleeps better. I nodded. Yes, but I won't let my guard down. My parents won't get near her. Laura took my hand. You did right. It's us four now. I hugged her, feeling in control at last. Weeks later, something odd happened. A handwritten letter from Mom arrived. David, we're sorry. We shouldn't have done that. We wanted to help Adam, but we hurt Emma. Please give us a chance. I read it and anger returned. Laura saw it. David, don't trust it. The order keeps them away, and Emma doesn't need them. I tore it up, knowing it was best. No more empty promises. Adam, I heard, kept working. A friend said he was paying debt slowly with his wages, not asking for help, not calling. Maybe he was changing, but it wasn't my problem. My energy was for my family. One afternoon, I saw Emma playing with Liam, teaching him to stack blocks, laughing. We were building something new. Sessions with Dr. Clara continued. Emma started drawing happy things. Our house, the four of us, Tom's kite. Daddy, I like being with you, she said one day. I lifted her. And we love being with you, my love. Clara told us. She's progressing. The trauma's there, but she trusts your love. Keep going. It gave us hope. We planned more outings, zoo, beach, anything to see her smile. One day at the park, Emma ran to me with a dandelion. Daddy, make a wish. I blew, wishing her happiness always. She laughed, blowing another. I want us to be together. I hugged her, laughing. We already are, my love. Laura joined, and we three laughed, with Liam gurgling in his stroller. Months passed, and life felt lighter. Emma was herself again, chatting, playing, singing. One night, after tucking her in, Laura and I sat outside, stargazing. David, we made it. We're a strong family, she said. I looked at her. Yes, and it's because of you, them. I don't need my parents or Adam. I have you. She kissed me and I felt peace. Karen and Tom stayed close, always ready to help. One Sunday, they took us to a lake. Emma splashed, Tom watched her, and Karen gave us lemonade. David, Laura, you're good parents. Emma and Liam are lucky, she said. I smiled. We're lucky to have you. We laughed, watching Emma splash Tom, who pretended to fall. It was a perfect day. Time moved on. The no-contact order kept my parents away. I heard nothing from them. Adam worked, paying debts, I heard, and didn't reach out. That was fine. My world was my home, my wife, my kids. Emma grew strong, happy. Liam started crawling, getting into everything. We laughed more, and the pain of what happened faded. One night, tucking Emma in, she said sleepily, "Daddy, I love you." I kissed her. "I love you, my love." I went downstairs, and Laura waited with coffee. "We're okay, David, really." I nodded, smiling. "Yes, we are." There was just this peace and a future. Life had hit us, but we came out stronger, together. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments, and subscribe for more daily stories.